What is going on, guys, and welcome to a new video on my channel. This is another little nonchalant video, a video I want to make for you guys real quick to talk about one thing, which is what is the difference between calories and macros and why most people struggle to lose weight, and basically how I think about the whole thing in order for to make progress myself, and what has helped me lose over 55 pounds within the last 2 years. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing that I want to say is that a lot of people get confused between what is macros, what is like macronutrients of what you're eating versus what is calories. And so to break it down super simple for you, macronutrients in anything you eat and anything you consume in your body, it could be drinks, it could be food, it could be whatever it is, snacks, protein, whatever it is. So macronutrients is carbs, fats, proteins, I guess lipids, and those are basically the main ones, the main macronutrients that bodybuilders, that most fitness people, most people trying to lose weight, or most people who are in shape, they talk about and they get into, because it's what all foods consist of. So if you eat a cheeseburger right now from In-N-Out, for example, it's gonna have a little bit of protein, a good amount of protein, a good amount of carbs, a good amount of fats. So that's what macronutrients are. That's what most people talk about. That's what most people look into when they're trying to diet and when they're trying to consume a food item. So now calories, macronutrients are super important, but then you'll get into calories. So calories are basically the measurement, the unit of measurement used to track basically the amount of energy that you're getting from food. So if you're eating an In-N-Out cheeseburger, again, it can have 1,000 calories, for example. So it could have 1,000 units of energy in it, which is the calorie. So now to kind of go on to how all this plays a role into losing weight, into dieting, and the biggest thing that most people don't understand when it comes to doing those things, when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to dieting, is that people are super obsessed over how much protein do I need per day to lose weight, how much carbs do I need to lose weight, how much fats do I need to lose weight, when in reality the main thing you need to focus on is calories, the amount of energy that you're using, the amount of energy that you're burning versus the amount of energy that you're consuming. So because I said calories are little units of measurement of energy, you basically, in order to lose weight, you basically need to put yourself in a position where the amount of calories that your body has right now is, it's going to use the calories that it already has to lose weight, the energy that it already has to lose weight. So technically you need to eat less than your body than your body uses to maintain where you're at right now. So to kind of sum it up, because I know that sounds confusing, is let's just say you weigh 200 pounds right now and your goal is to get to 190 pounds. And let's say you're eating 3,000 calories per day in order to get to that goal of 190 pounds. Now, if you don't see any results in your diet, you say you're dieting. If you don't see any results and you're being active and you're dieting, it's because your body at 3,000 calories is basically holding on to everything your body has, the mass, the fats, the water weight, everything your body has, like, and how your body looks right now, it's holding on to it because the amount of calories you're eating, the 3,000 calories that you're eating is considered your maintenance level, your maintenance calories. So your body needs that 3,000, and because you're having 3,000, you're gonna look the same. What you need to do to lose weight is now, since you know you're eating 3,000 and you want to lose weight, is now for this next week, try eating 2,700, 2,800, or 2,600 calories, because that 300 calories, 400 calories that you're going to be eating less, your body is not going to be able to stay at that maintenance level of 200. It's going to slowly start using the energy that's already stored within your body, because it's like, holy shit, what's going on? this man's not feeding me 3,000 calories no more. You're going to be running off 2,600, 2,700, 2,800, and your body needs to find that energy somewhere in order to survive. And because of that, you're going to get smaller, which is going to help you accomplish your goal of losing weight, because you're going to be dieting, you're going to be losing weight. Now, that's what I mean when it comes to calories. That's why people always say, a lot of fitness people always say, fitness gurus, fitness influencers, they always say it's not about macros, it's not about all that, it's about calories in and calories out. And there you go, that's the explanation. That's literally what they mean, what they're talking about. Calories in versus calories out is you need to be using more calories than your body is consuming in order for you to lose weight. And if you're not doing that, then if you're not losing weight, that means your body is using enough calories to maintain where you're at right now. You either need to start moving more so you could burn more calories. So add in some cardio, add in a little bit of walking after each of your meals, go even harder in the gym with more reps, more sets, and then you will see that change. Or you're gonna stick to where you're at right now, which is that maintenance calories. Now, it's the opposite when you're bulking, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about dieting right now. So if you want to lose weight, and if you're plateauing or wherever you're at, if you're basically starting your journey now on trying to get on a cut or diet, then remember, you need to eat less calories than your body needs to stay where you're at right now in order for it to start using the energy from the fat to start burning it as fuel. Now, back to the macros thing. Macros are super important if you're tracking everything, so you know exactly what you're putting into your body, what your body needs for you to not only maintain the amount of hard-earned muscle that you have, that you've earned, but at the same time to understand that you're eating, that you're not overdoing it with carbs, overdoing it with fats, so you can see the changes that you want to see in your physique. So if you're eating that same 3,000 amount of calories, or let's just say now you fixed the calorie part, and now just the macronutrient part is now, let's say you're eating 2,700 calories, and now you are on the way to cut, then those 2,700 calories cannot just be straight from carbs, cannot just be straight from bread, rice, oatmeal. No, it needs to be broken down into the protein, carbs, and fats like I mentioned. And for the protein portion, aim to have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 200 in that same example, then you need 200 grams of protein in order to maintain your hard-earned mass. That's like a general rule of thumb. For your carbs, keep it sort of like at half, or whatever amount of carbs you're at right now, cut that thing in half. But if for me personally, or like if you are also at 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein, cut your carbs in half at like 100 or maybe 150 grams of carbs. That would be a good general rule of thumb. So then you'll see a lot of changes, because your body won't be having a lot of energy from carbs. It won't be storing a lot of glycogen, and it won't be storing a lot of water weight, because with carbs you store more water weight. But anyway, side note. And then for your fats, keep it as little as you can, but keep good fats in there, like olive oil, avocado, and stuff like that. So because that helps with like overall hormonal regulation. So there's a difference between macros and calories. I hope that helps some of you out without me confusing the shit out of you guys. All of this is like free on Google for you to research. I have 10 years of experience with lifting and dieting and everything. So I've been lifting since 2014. It's now 2025, about to be 2026. So I have all those years of experience, and that's what has helped me this time around lose over 50 pounds, over 55 pounds. And I hope that this little bit of advice can help some of you guys out who don't know the difference between the two, who are trying to lose weight, who are trying to better your life. And if this did help you guys out, I hope it did. Please drop a like, comment your thoughts below, comment any other questions or anything else you want to know, ask me any other questions, and subscribe if you're new here for weekly uploads. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys also like this layout, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think.